Earth signs, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general energy read for the week of February 24th through March 2nd. Keep in mind these are general readings. They cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, the link is always in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of my new viewers, I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks with crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. I also charge both decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And I hope everyone is doing well. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song, I'll Stand By You. Now, I've heard this song in passing, but I didn't know who actually sang the song, so I actually had to go ahead and put in search and listen to it because, and you know, find out who was the originators of the song. I've heard many covers of it, but the name of the song again is I'll Stand By You, and the original group is The Pretenders. I'm going to try to link it in the description box below, so if you know, just make sure you pay attention and go ahead and look in the description box below, and I should have a clickable link right there for you guys to you know, listen to the song, because I feel like it's going to tie into the reading. I always pick up, the universe always gives me messages with music because I'm very musically inclined, so they know that I'm going to pick up the messages. I'm going to immediately get it. So, you know, that's how the message was relayed to me. Somebody, what I heard initially, immediately, somebody's ride or die for you, or you're ride or die for somebody. It doesn't matter what's going on. You are there for this person. I'm also picking up that someone may have been sick recently. And I feel like if it was you who was sick, you kind of felt like you were a burden to this person. And I feel like somebody's going to come and tell you, like, you weren't a burden at all. I'm here. I'm standing by you, regardless of what's going on. And if it wasn't you, it's this other person. This other person felt like they were a burden to you. And I'm also feeling like somebody felt like, it's like a sense of shame. Like they felt horrible that you needed to come in and kind of, they felt like you were like this knight in shining armor. And you just weeped in and you were there for them, and they're very grateful for that. And I feel like you're going to be getting messages about that. Keep in mind, yesterday we just had a new moon in a sign of Pisces, so a lot of people are going to be coming forward with deep emotions that you may not have even known that they had, you know, about various topics. And if it's not somebody else, it could be you, because moon energy, that's our intuition, that's our core, that's our feelings about things, that's our emotions. And so things may be bubbling to the surface that even you didn't even know that, you know, we're getting ready to come forward, okay? So as always, I park the cards, and I don't want to look at it. I see it at the same time that you see it. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands upright. Like I said, I kind of get this feeling like not even like you guys could have been arguing and fighting with this person, because I feel like if this person, especially if you were dealing with someone who was sick recently, I feel like they could have been a real ass, and they were just cranky and kind of mean and rude. And I feel like if that was the case, it wasn't just because they hate you, or you, if you are the person who was acting like this, I feel like they were embarrassed and ashamed that they needed help. And I'm also hearing finances. Okay, there could have been some quarreling over finances, and I feel like this person was, you or this person was being a negative Nancy or a stagnant Steve, because you were frustrated with your financial situation. So I'm picking up something about health and finances, not so much about love, definitely health and finances. As we part the deck so that we can shuffle, we have the King of Cups, and this really does tie into what I just said I was feeling. I feel like somebody is going to be very emotional and state how they feel about you, or you're going to do this to that person. Now, you just heard me sit here and say, somebody's going to have, yeah, he's holding out that cup. Somebody's going to extend emotional, you know, conversation. I feel like this is going to be a conversation. I feel like somebody's really going to come out and tell a person how they feel, and it's going to be very emotional. And with the King of Cups upright, this is somebody who is certain of how they feel, and they finally came into a position where they were able to speak on it and it not be, you know, juvenile or immature. Somebody's going to speak, and they're going to really let you know how they feel. And like I said, you would know how to supply us, because maybe you were thinking about, you know, communicating to a person. Somebody's going to communicate to somebody. That's going to happen for sure. We're going to get two cups. One is going to be a general energy, and one is going to be a possible outcome, and then we'll get clarifiers for both. You have the Knight of Wands, and then you have the Nine of Cups. Now, knights and pages are messengers in tarot. And like I said, I feel like somebody is going to give you a message. Somebody's going to relay a message, and look at that. Right next to it is cups. It's going to be Nine of Cups is an overflow, an influx of emotions, okay, and feelings. And I feel like somebody's going to come in very passionately and speak on it. Very passionate. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus individual. But more than anything, with that Knight being there, it's letting me know that somebody's definitely going to come in and communicate. And you have now the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands and the Lovers card in reverse. I feel like there was some quarreling. That's why that Lovers card is in reverse. There was some quarreling, or there was some misunderstandings, most definitely, because now I'm going back to that Five of Wands. There were some misunderstandings or some frustration. I'm picking up strongly frustration at one point. There was a lot of frustration, most definitely. Let's get a general energy card for our Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There was some frustration. A lot of fiery energy also. Okay, you see, one flipped up. Two of Swords. Again, communication. The Swords cards is your communication, your thoughts. Just something about communication. And I'm going to tell you right now, you see how she's blindfolded? You may, like I said, you may not see this coming. I really feel, and you see how the swords across the heart, the heart area. It's about love. Again, you may not see this communication coming in about love because this, there may have been so much conflict. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There may have been, and it's upright, there may have been so much conflict between you and this person. Yeah, most definitely. And then you see what flipped over is the Moon card. And the Moon is about things that are hidden, things that are unknown. And like I just said, we had a new moon in Pisces yesterday. Okay. And I feel like something about this moon triggered this communication. Look at the colors in the card. Very similar, very mirroring, right? This person, after this new moon, I feel like it jogged this person and pushed this person into wanting a new start. And there's going to be communication because this person, you or this person didn't see this communication coming through. But I feel like with this new moon energy, seriously, something came through that really made this person realize, look how that moon is looking. Nostalgic, almost daydreaming. Somebody doesn't know, I feel like somebody didn't know how to communicate with you because, and that's another reason why this person's blindfolded and with swords over their heart. If this isn't you, this person didn't know how to communicate because the last conversation you guys could have been very cutting, very cutthroat. Let's get clarifiers. Yep. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups, and I feel like this is going to be celebration. Usually people would love to say that the Three of Cups is about, third-party situation. I don't feel like that. I feel like with these two energies together, right, and mind you, they're both upright, once you and this person communicate and have this conversation, this rapport about, these feelings and emotions, it's going to be a celebration. You guys are going to be coming back into, because this is also a card of reconciliation, right? There's going to be a coming back together, and it doesn't have to be a party per se, but it's going to be a coming back together, and it's going to feel like things are mending, as we part the deck so that we can shuffle. Absolutely. You have the Three of Swords in reverse. You guys are coming out of that heartbreak with this person. You went from the Two of Swords here to the Three of Swords in reverse. We want that Three of Swords in reverse because that means you're coming out of conflict, you're coming out of heartbreak. This was something very minor. It wasn't long. It's not going to last long. If somebody could have felt like it was the end of the relationship, because I feel like there was some conflict. Yeah. So I feel like somebody felt like it was the end of a situation because things were so heavy. I feel like that. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance card, and then you have the Three of Cups. So if you were thinking about walking away from this situation, you're needing to hold out. You're needing to just wait and pay attention to your emotions. He has 1 foot on land, 1 foot in water. Somebody is feeling so emotional that they're almost ready to walk away from this situation. If you came here for confirmation and some type of clarity about whether or not you should walk away from this situation, you need to wait because there are things that are unseen. The moon, like I said, it's about your intuition, things that are unseen, things that are unknown. It's going to be made aware to you. And it's, like I said, things that are unseen, blindfold. You're needing to wait. You're needing to wait because I feel like this person is really going to come. Look at that. Ooh. I didn't even get to shuffle. This person is going to come through. This person come through and they're going to communicate with you. Out of 4 cards that I draw, 2 of them are already major arcana. You have the Moon card and you have the Magician card. And I almost said the Devil card. If that would pop out, I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel like with this Magician card clarifying the Two of Swords, somebody is manifesting the strength to come out and just speak their truth about the situation. And they're going to tell you how they feel. And it's going to be powerful. Like I said, it's going to be very emotional. And I love it. I think this is beautiful. You know, this moon card doesn't do anything for me on a negative plane. It doesn't feel negative at all. Let's get a clarifier for the moon. This is beautiful for you guys, earth signs. Okay, we had one card flip out. Three of Pentacles. Like I said, wow. So you had the Three of Cups that we just seen when we was doing a shuffle, and then now you had a Three of Pentacles again. I don't feel like this is a third party situation. I feel like this is a coming back together. The Three of Cups is about a celebration coming back together. The Three of Pentacles is about working things out. There, you see how there's like one person right here, and then you see there's two people who are listening to this person's wise counsel. I feel like this person who's standing above them on this bench, this is the universe, this is spirit stepping in and kind of pulling you guys back together. That's what I pick up strong. That's what I feel, especially with being clarified by the moon card. The moon is a very spiritual energy. And I feel like, again, something jogged this person or pushed this person, propelled this person into speaking their truth to you and reconnecting with you. Like I said, yesterday we just had a new moon in Pisces. I feel like this moon energy, something hit this person upside their head and it made them reach out and finally decide to connect with you. And now they're communicating and they're telling you that they want to reconcile and bring things back together. This is a very powerful reading, but I'm not surprised. Every single reading that I've done today, there has been so much major arcana energy. Out of 4 cards on this table, 2 of them are major arcanas. Okay? 2 of Swords clarified by the Magician. This person is going to find the strength to come through and speak to you. If it's not this person and you know that you've been acting the ass and you kind of been short with somebody, something is going to push you to have the strength to communicate with this person. And even still, look at your clarifiers. You had a Magician, because these are your clarifiers, the Magician and 3 of Pentacles. You're manifesting the ability to come through and reconcile with this person. Okay? The Moon card clarified, the Moon card clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, most definitely. The universe is aligned this. This is very powerfully aligned by the universe. And it's funny because look at this. I don't know what he's holding, but it looks like he's pouring something out. And you know, anytime you think about a cup or something that you're pouring out emotions, I'm feeling like emotions and feelings. It's funny. And then as I look at this moon card, you see how this crab is coming up out of the water. Like I said earlier, when I'm picking up somebody who's being a crab ass, you know, I'm picking up something very strongly about health. Somebody's health was not as well. And I also said finances, and this is a pentacle card. That's money too, right? Yeah. And then as we look at this Magician card, you see how it's a pentacle laying flat on the table. Somebody's health for some people and somebody's finances for another group of people was causing conflict. And this person was really being a little crab ass, and they were just being rude, and they were being cutting. And, you know, I feel like this person feels like whatever it was that they was doing as far as communication, it really caused a wedge in between them and the love interest. And I know that because as we look at this card right here, look at this one person's face. This person has this kind of like scowl. Like, I hear what you're saying, but I don't like it. You know, it's kind of like this energy, and that's clarifying this 2 of Swords. I feel like this person is a little frustrated, and they're going to come off as though they're not going to accept your apology, or that they're kind of like, you know, not really feeling what you have to say. But there's going to be reconciliation. Most definitely. There's going to be reconciliation. I know that, you know, look at the roses in the card. And I never really pay attention to that in this card. I notice everything in the image, but I'm really being drawn to the roses. And we know the roses are about love. That's passion. That's, I don't know why, but that's giving me an energy of twin flame energy. Also, on top of his head is like the infinity sign. And you know, the infinity is continuous, never ending. You can't, what I'm picking up with this is strongly that this, whatever this is with you and this person, is not going to have an end to it. And it ties back to that song, I'll Stand By You. This person is saying, like, whatever it was that caused this conflict, it didn't cause a eternal and infinite end, right? With this infinity sign over his head, it didn't cause an infinite end between the 2 of you. It was just like a bump in the road. It was just a bump in the road. And it was just something that, it's almost like you guys had to go through this in order to build character, and you guys will be continuing to build with each other. That 3 of Pentacles is building on, moving forward, moving on to something more stable and secure. So if you're feeling like the moon right now, feel like you don't know what's going on, what's happening between you and this person, just wait. Don't jump ship so quick. because I feel like this person's gonna take off this blindfold and they're gonna communicate with you. There's gonna be communication between you and this person, most definitely. Okay. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm gonna ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.